quick, short little video. Friday night here in Belgium. And of course, Friday night means a little bit of a takeaway food. And I couldn't resist. So tonight is going to be sushi. So here's some of the selections that I've made. I will put a little bit of a B-roll with all the stuff that we bought. And I thought it is a great opportunity to do a little bit of a food pairing. And of course, if it's sushi and anything Japanese related, I had to bring out some whiskeys. So I only picked 3 whiskeys, so not going to be a long video. Contender number 1, going to be the Nika Days. Of course, I had to pick it. As you can see, been enjoying it maybe a little bit too much. Then I have one of my all-time favorites. It's even as nice as the Yamazaki. Even maybe the Yamazaki 12-year-old, I would venture. But of course, we're talking about the Shita. Now, I just opened up this bottle not so long ago, doing very well on it. I did share some of it. So I'm looking forward to comparing with the Shita. And of course, it needs to be a fair fight. So I also brought out the Glenlivet 12-year-old. This is the licensed dram. So which one would be perfect with sushi? I think I'm just going to pour all of them. Just a small one. So I start off with 12-year-old. I will also have the Shita screw top. And of course, screw top doesn't mean bad quality. I can tell you that. It's just absolutely fantastic. Bottled at 43% ABV. The Glenlivet, I think it's 48%, so a nice strong boy. And of course the Nika Days, I think that is only 40% ABV. So sometimes, especially with spicy food, you don't want a high ABV because it just contributes towards the burning sensation, and that's not something that you would like with your food. So I'm going to start off, I think, with the lighter one. This is the Nika Days compared to the Shita. A little bit darker, the Shita. And then, of course, when we look at the Glenlivet, it's a nice dark color. So I have 3-4 of my Japanese sushi left. And I'm going to start off with the one with the prawns, the tempura prawns. And I think because of a little bit of an avo in it, the tempura prawns in it, the rice, I did add a little bit of a soy sauce to it. I love the soy sauce. I did put up a dab of wasabi on it and a little bit of a ginger to clean the palate. So on the first one, cheers. I love sushi. It's fresh. It's not been refrigerated. It's just been delivered. It's nice, sweet, savory. I get the prawns. I get the little crunchiness of the prawns. And swallow it down with a little bit of a Nika Days. Cheers. That works perfect. So it's not overpowering. Low ABV. It just complements everything. Absolutely fantastic. Definitely not overpowering. Love it. So the next one, and this is something that I never thought I would love. And of course, this is the raw tuna. So a little bit of an avo, raw tuna, and a little bit of a cream cheese to it. And I think that will go better with something that's a little bit stronger. The tuna is quite delicate, and I think a lot of people are scared. Well, I was scared the first time that I had it. I was not sure if I'm going to like it. I can tell you, nice creamy texture, absolutely fantastic. So a nice big one. Cheers. That creaminess comes through when you get that little bit of a tuna. Definitely not, it's definitely not a fishy taste to it. Very creamy texture, and I think that avocado that comes with it really helps, and a little bit of a cream cheese. The sweetness of the soy sauce, really nice. I did use the sweeter one of the soy sauces. Keep that in mind. Of course, with the whiskey. This is really nice. It's a little bit stronger than the Nika days, a little bit more flavor to it, a little more sweetness to it, a little bit more depth of flavor. So I do like this one. The last one, I have two options. I have this salmon, raw salmon, or I have the foie gras. Well, don't judge me. That is how they serve it here. This is foie gras country. So I'm going to try this one. And I'm going to pair this one with the 12-year-old Glenlivet license still. Cheers. Absolutely nice. I love it. For some reason, I think they added a little bit of a sugar on it. Now, I'm not a big fan of the sugar component. There's a little bit of crunchiness of crystallized sugar. But the creaminess of it, absolutely nice. The taste of it is absolutely fantastic. And of course, let me just wash it down. No. I think with the delicate nature of the foie gras, the delicate taste of it, I don't think this one works well. This is a little bit strong, a little bit too much flavor to it, a little bit too much alcohol for it as well. So if I have to pick the two, I think the Shita single malt Japanese whiskey, this one, absolutely fantastic. Bottled at 43% ABV. I mean, this is definitely made for sushi. And just to make sure, I'm just going to have one more bite. And I have two options. I have the prawns, the tempura prawns, or I have a tuna, raw tuna. And I think I'm going straight for a tuna to wash it down. Cheers. Absolutely perfect. And with the Shita, heaven, harmony, balance. So next time when you order your sushi and you want to compare it with some of your whiskey, grab something Japanese, makes sense. Grab the Shita, makes perfect sense, and thank me later. So thank you very much for watching this short video on whiskey and Japanese sushi, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.